Melanin Voices is a podcast geared towards building a community of those on a journey of self-discovery. We create space for guests and listeners to share their stories about their exploration of life, appreciation of the good, and how they overcame certain bullshit to get to where they are.
Every week, we take a dive into topics that affect each of our lives at one point or another. Hopefully, by hearing our voices, we will give you the courage to live authentically.
I'm Mariah, also known as Mariah Amazing.
And Una, hey! Now you are tuned into Melanin Voices.
Ready?
Let's do it. Hey y'all!
I
was about to intro, but
we already have our intro.
Y'all, we got a pre-recorded intro.
We're so legit now. Did you guys hear our last episode? We didn't advertise it, but
not yet.
Last episode last week was Less is More when Una brought up the topic of minimalism.
Yes.
And just being more conscious of like the things around you and the impact they have in your life, and if they don't, let it go.
Yeah, and we have a special guest today. I'll let Mariah introduce her.
Okay, well, we have a special guest, as Una said. Her name is Hermon, and she has a beautiful boutique here in Denver, Colorado. Well, I guess Aurora, Colorado, whatever.
Is it?
It's in Colorado. Yeah, yes, the address says Aurora, but...
No way.
Mm-hmm.
It's by Challengers, y'all. Y'all know where that is.
Nobody's going to Challengers because their service is trash.
Yeah, but that's where it is.
But yes, it's over in that area. But we're going to say it's the Elevate Boutique. It stands alone. It's on its own.
Okay.
And yeah, so we have Hermon, the boutique owner, and we wanted to just quiz her and just give her some questions and get some Black Girl Magic inspiration. So we have her on the show today.
Yes, and since we talked about minimalism last week, do you consider yourself minimal? I don't think you. I would assume no, because you're a boutique owner, so that means you have all of the clothes.
But like, what about your own like personal space?
I listened to that episode, or at least half of it. Your guys'
nice.
last.
Thank you. Thanks for your support.
And I thought how much I'm not a minimalist because I'm lightweight hoarding right now.
Oh.
And I have a loft like next to my bedroom, and it's just literally become like overflow, and it starts to weigh you down though. Like every day I'm like, okay,
yes,
work through it, get rid of it. But as a store owner, I try not to take my own merchandise just because it's a bad habit. I dip into it, here and there. But I'll become a hoarder and just I don't also want to purchase things that are just for me. So I try to be a little.
What do you mean by that?
Like when I'm doing the ordering for the store, if it's everything that I just want to wear,
okay.
You know what I mean? Then I will end up hoarding everything, and I have to think of it more from like a business standpoint.
Gotcha.
But personally, I've become less of a minimalist.
Over the years.
Yeah.
You think that started when you became a boutique owner, or is it just like you've always been that way?
No, I think it's just like once if the more space I have, I'll fill it in.
Yeah.
And when your life is hectic a little bit, you just see it around you. It starts to become, your space becomes hectic.
Yeah, I think that's a societal thing. Like, we feel like every little piece of space we have to fill it with something. Like, my aunt, they just purchased a house, and, like, I don't know if I talked about this.
The aunt that they used to go?
Royce, yeah.
Yep.
She was in Montbello. She, they have a... She still lives in Montbello.
Oh, so
yeah, girl, she just...
So she purchased the house?
No, she purchased another house in Montbello.
Money. Cool, great. She has it. She has money.
She has a painting or a picture or something on every wall in the house. And she was like, you think I need something right there? I'm like, no, you have something on every wall. You don't need something on every wall.
Yeah.
But she feels like she does.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
That's funny.
I think that's like a thing that most of us have. Like, I have this open space, I need to fill it, and something needs to be there. It seems empty.
Yeah. And most times it doesn't.
No.
Most times it doesn't. It's like,
you just leave it empty.
You just stash things that you're like, I'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
Because you have the space and you can ignore it, and if it's out of your way.
Yeah.
And then that stash becomes bigger and bigger, and then it's like, okay, I haven't dealt with it.
Now it's become a thing.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of it. Now it's like overwhelming to get rid of. Like, where do I even start?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the Maria Kondo Netflix?
Yeah. Yep. That's
Did
how
it help?
Episode.
It helped me to learn how to...
I was more conscious of it now.
It helped me to learn how to fold clothes.
That's nice.
In a way that, like, I can see all of my clothes. So I can realize what I'm not wearing. And when I'm looking for something, it's easier for me to find.
Yeah.
And it also taught me how to store things. Like I said, so I can see everything that I have.
Yeah.
Because because you know when you fold clothes and you fold it like stacking up, it's like, damn, I can't find this. Or when you're going through it to try to find something, it's a mess.
Yeah, that's me.
That's been very
I need
helpful.
to go back and watch that.
Me too. I'm like,
I think it's like, I was trying to get the
first.
overview of more like what she made them keep versus what to throw out.
Right.
And that got stressful because I was like, I have a lot of stuff I probably don't need
At all.
or don't bring joy.
Yeah, but she never really told anybody, like, you shouldn't keep this. She left it up to them. Like, if this sparks joy, keep it. If it doesn't, throw it out.
Yeah.
Or not throw it out, but donate it or, do away with it. So you're not going to get that answer of what you should, like, throw away.
Yeah. I just don't need, like, 15... random t-shirts that you got from whatever.
Like, whatever event.
Yeah. That's me too. I feel like a lot of my friends, like when I don't even say became natural because like, I don't know, I hate natural, but like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Natural hair care products, like people are product junkies. They have like, yeah, girl, I got that line. I'm like, I have 3 products. That's it. Like, I'm not about to have like my whole cabinet like filled.
Did you like filter down to that?
Yeah, when I first started, definitely in college, I had like, I don't even know how I got the money to do this in college. I was broke.
You just buy like one thing a week and you look at your cabinet and you're like, I forgot I had that. I bought something similar.
Go ahead and put it in there, and now it was crazy. But now I'm like 3 products. I got my shampoo, conditioner, and my styler. That's it, because it was just getting out of hand after a while. But yeah, sorry, it's not even about that episode. It's about you.
I just wanted to know.
Go ahead, I'll let you start with the first question.
You want me to start with the first question, or do you want to do a recap of our weekends?
Oh, yeah. Girl talk, yeah. So, weekend was good. Hermon was so gracious to let us go to her space. And we had a Denver Black Creatives event. Sorry, I don't know why I'm jumbled right now. An event, and it was for mothers.
That's the mimosa.
The day, right. It's
what's it been?
That's Mariah. She swears. She's one of those people that's like drunk after 2 sips.
Yeah, because I don't drink. So here you
go. Oh, you don't?
No. She just
we were sipping champagne.
She'll drink a mimosa every now and again. She likes mimosas.
I got you a refill when I had a refill. I was like, let's keep going.
I was like, listen, I need a mimosa. I deserved that mimosa that day.
Yeah, you did.
But I honestly love mimosas. I do. I don't even consider this is luxury. Okay, this is not a drink. That's a bougie. Everyone needs a mimosa.
Yeah.
Take the edge off. You hear me breathing on the? Okay.
No, you good.
All right.
Anyway, so you're not sick.
No, I'm not sick, but I'm kind of stuffy. So I don't want to. I'm breathing out of my mouth.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm being a mouth breather right now.
It was a day before Mother's Day. It was a very beautiful event, and shout out to Keisha and Charlie. They worked so hard to make that come to life. And it turned out great. The day of Mother's Day, my mom had to work. She always has to work.
I'm sick of that.
I'm so tired of it too. But she had to work, and I just went to her job and dropped off some chocolate-covered strawberries and some roses. Shout out to my business, Bunches of Berries, for strawberries. If you want some chocolate-covered strawberries, hit me up. I got you.
Bunches of Berries. That's the cutest name ever.
Thank you.
Really cute.
But yeah, I dropped off some chocolate-covered strawberries to her, and I'm trying to find a way to market because I got a lot of orders for Bunches of Berries during Mother's Day, but I think people thought that it's only reoccurring through Mother's Day, but it's an actual business that's like
I think it's because you don't promote as much.
I don't promote as much, and I'm trying to get back in the swing of things.
Mother's Day, that's when you promote, or even I think holidays period is when you like mainly like put it out there.
I need to start doing it more often, but I'm like, most people just only want to buy on holidays. I'm just trying to get out of that, or maybe I think
encourage people to get a just because gift.
Yes, I will encourage that. But yes, my weekend was great. Spent some time with my cousins, and then I headed back home and knocked out. Got some deserved sleep.
This weekend is the big weekend now for your mom.
Next weekend, this weekend, yeah. Wow, yeah. I've been getting like every day. I've been just going to the store and getting more decorations for her graduation party. It's almost here, thank God. It's gonna be gone too, because I am tired. I'm tired of throwing events.
You're throwing her a party?
Yeah, and a graduation party. All my family's coming from Detroit, and we're going to have a big old shindig.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready to be done with it, low-key. I'm just ready to see my grandma, like my ace spoon coon, and that's it. But,
I just want you to see like all your hard work paying off. That's what I want. So that's why I'm excited.
Too.
Like,
you're putting it on by yourself?
Yes. By myself. All by myself. No help.
Girl.
Yep.
No help at all, actually.
It's okay. You'll get all the credit to it.
Yeah.
She better.
I hope so.
Somebody gonna be like,
you know what the credit is? They're gonna be like, "Can you throw them up next party?"
I'm like, I'm gonna have to charge you. My mom, that was free. But
you know,
I'm gonna need a little bit.
I'll get back to you with the
for the stress.
Everybody's gonna ask you. The decorations were great. Can you do this for my party?
And I would love to for the right price.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl, entrepreneur or whatever.
Okay. How was New Orleans?
It was really good. I when I'm saying I traveled, I say Louisiana because I was like all over, like the southern part of Louisiana. I'm tired, y'all. I got back yesterday and I went straight to work today like a fool. I should have taken off. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know. I was like, why is she at work? But okay.
I'm straight tripping. But it was really good. I got to see some people. A lot of people I didn't get to see, but the people who I got to see was like really good catching up with them. It was really good and recharging a little bit. But I was tired as hell. And I helped my sister move. Ooh. Bruh. She lives on the 3rd floor. So I had to carry all that stuff downstairs. It was just a whole...
That was in Louisiana?
Mm-hmm. She actually moved to Houston. I didn't drive with them to Houston. I was like, nah, I can't do it. But I helped her like...
Mary moved to Houston.
She wanted to.
No, that's right. No good reason, just... No, I didn't mean to say like that. She's not gonna be like, that's a good reason. Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to. Mother's Day, y'all know it was a little bit of a struggle for me, but I made it through.
Yeah.
I made it through. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Yes. How was your weekend? Guest?
It was good. I mean, I spent Saturday at the store for the Black Creatives event. Mm-hmm. Me and Mariah was in the back
just taking it in.
Trying to hold it down. But it was a great event. It was very well put together. Again, Charlie beautiful. And Keisha did a great job.
They did.
Black Creatives Weekend did a great job. They had some Denver gents there who treated the moms.
They were so nice. They were outstanding men. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Man, yeah,
I didn't know that there was that here because there's something like that in Louisiana. It's like 100 black men or something. I think like that's
what they have that here too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't know. I just found out too, but they were very, very nice.
This is a new organization. They're saying it's like a year or two. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah,
but it's not just black. It's distinguished gentlemen, I guess, in Denver.
That's cute.
I don't know what their criteria is, but anyway,
most of them are
we had a
color,
couple
though.
of the ones we had.
The ones we had were men of color.
Were the melanin.
People of color.
Yes, but they were so nice. They treated all the ladies, pampered them, served them their food and mimosas. Yeah. There was a singer. Yes. And they had a special guest from Atlanta.
Yes. From Black Mom's blog. She came on out and she was very sweet. She was like helping us stuff, and I was like, "Hi, who are you?"
She came in like, "Let's."
I was like, "Oh gosh, you're the actual guest of like the star of the show," but she just got in the trenches and started helping out. And I was like, "That's really commendable."
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she was very sweet. Shout out to her. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was it. Mm-hmm.
How was your Mother's Day?
Yeah.
So Mother's Day, I was at the store again because we had a live jazz radio streaming from the store.
Oh.
And there was some interviews, and then what did I do? I took my sister out. I didn't see my mom actually on Mother's Day just because of scheduling. But I took my sister out with her daughter, my niece, and we just had lunch, and then that was it.
Oh,
that is cute.
That's so cute.
I know. I feel bad. I actually didn't even remember to call my mom till like 7 p.m. and she was like, "Really? It's still Mother's Day?"
Yeah, I didn't tell my mom Happy Mother's Day until like later on.
Yeah,
it was a hectic day. They didn't get back from Houston until like maybe 3 a.m. on Mother's Day, and my mom had a 6 a.m. flight. Ooh. So it was just like a lot of It was a lot.
Everybody was everywhere.
And Mother's Day was very chaotic this year.
It was. I didn't even. Yeah, it was
a lot
chaotic.
Had to call my grandma. I was like, all right, happy Mother's Day.
Gotta go. Bye.
But
bye.
Just so you know, still love you. But yeah.
All right.
It was a lot.
We'll get into the melanin message since Mariah told me to do that a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see how everybody's weekend went.
No thanks. It was great. Mm-hmm. So the question of the hour is, what made you want to start Elevate Boutique? Like, what was like, I should do that?
It's always been something that I wanted to do, like having a clothing store or to do the business of fashion, not necessarily like I want to create or design clothes, but I lived in LA and I lived like close by to the fashion district, and I would just see like the business. I'm like, stuff that's being sold right here is across town for, whatever multiple, markup. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dang, that's just like it seemed easy.
Yeah.
It seems easier than it is.
You got a boutique and you were like, oh.
Yeah, but so, like, I thought about it for a long time, but I was working, like, a 9-to-5 job, and I was just like, LA is just saturated with stores. There's boutiques, there's the fashion district, which is, like, the part that's open to the public that you can shop. And then, like we were saying, there's just, like, every, you know, big name store is there, too. So, when I came to Denver, it was because I felt like there was just like some missing pieces for shopping. There just wasn't enough for us.
Okay, we get it. We get it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I had the opportunity finally. When I first came, I was like, I would do it if I could do a store. I would do it here.
You're just here visiting?
No, I moved here 5 years ago, but I didn't think it was permanent. But I had been coming back and forth to Denver because my parents had been here since 2005.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't here for like an extended period of time. But I just was like, yeah, I would never go shopping in Denver, like especially living in LA. So then when I got here and I'm here permanently, I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna shop online, you know.
Yes. That's our only option. Shopping online. The mall just ain't cutting it no more for me.
And everybody says shopping is online, and I think a majority of it is, but I think there's people who need, like, you need stuff right away. Or you don't feel like going through the, you know, the sizing issue.
Yeah, you have to try it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to try my jeans on, I'm sorry.
Yeah, some
jeans
stuff looks cute.
I would never buy online.
Yeah, I can't. I literally cannot.
Yeah, some stuff looks cute on the model, and then when you get it, you be like, ooh, this wasn't for me.
Well, yeah,
right.
I mean, photo shoots are made to sell you the clothes and, like, make
image.
you think, like, you're going to look like a model.
Yeah.
And we did some photo shoots, and, I mean, I'm not giving any secrets away, but they clip stuff, we clip stuff, you make it fit that girl.
Yeah.
And maybe she would never fit that pair of jeans, but we can make her fit that jean for the picture, you know?
Yeah.
So you can trust online, or you could just, you know, have patience and, you know, try it on, send it back.
Yeah,
do that thing.
If I send it back, I don't care. I want my money back. I don't even want the item. I'm like, I'll just get my money back and I'll just have to go somewhere and just...
It's stressful.
It's just too much.
Yeah. And then I ordered something from... I don't even know if I would call it a boutique, but I ordered something online from a place that I really have been wanting to order something from, and there was a manufacturing error with it, and I was like, this is so upsetting. Like, I was just so disappointed and so sad.
Did they let you return it?
Yeah, they did, but it was just like a hassle, because when I returned it, I returned all the pieces, but they only sent me back the one main piece and not the other small pieces that went with it. It was like a lingerie jumpsuit thing, and then the bottom part was like this.
The seam was off?
Yeah. So it was like, when I put it on, it was just all fucked up.
Yeah.
And there also came with like little pasties for your boobies and like a little tie thing. Yeah. But they didn't send me that back, so I had to call them back again to have them send me back the stuff. So it just was like a
hassle,
really big hassle. But when I seen your boutique, I was like, ooh,
right.
I've never seen anything like that in Colorado, period.
Yeah, never.
So that just like really excited me.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And people tell me like, well, why'd you open here? Or the location, you should have been in the mall. And I'm like, I'm kind of not trying to do a mall. I want it to be like more of a standalone space that, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do events the way I did too if I was in the mall. That was always part of the idea. And just, you know, something that's like anti-establishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I agree.
So where did you get the name for your boutique?
The name actually came because I'm in Colorado, and I thought, Elevate, okay.
Okay.
It wasn't that creative. I had the name for probably 2 years before I even opened the store. Because to do any research for buying, you need to have a license already. So to go to any of the trade shows and this and that, you need a license. So I just went ahead and registered the name to get the license. And then when I found the location, I was like, I'm going to keep it. And I didn't want to overthink the name. And I was like, it still fits. It still is something that I feel like is, you know, speaks to me very close.
Yeah. Okay. What?
I was all like,
It's gonna be deep.
Yeah, and I thought it was gonna be deep. I know she got to be like, yeah, that's what I did, and I was like, that's actually really cool. Like, I would never have thought of elevate because I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, people used to say like mile high or 5280 or something.
I did it in a different way, but it still means like elevate, fashion, like kind of like step your game up.
Exactly. Yeah, I just would have never
elevate your fashion.
Yeah, elevate fashion and lifestyle all around. You know.
That's actually really cool. I've just mind-boggled how I would never have thought of that. I would have been like, fashion.
That's funny because when I first moved here and I would hear all the commercials and then be like 5280 this.
Yeah, that like Una said. Like,
I asked my sister, I'm like, what is 5280? She's like, it's the elevation. So maybe that kind of stuck with me. But I was like, they really use that a lot.
Oversaturated for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Side question. So you're like from LA, like you're born and raised in LA?
Originally from the Bay Area. And then I went...
That's San Francisco, right?
Yeah, well, I grew up in San Jose, and then I went to high school in Hayward, which is like 30 minutes between San Jose and Oakland.
So when people say the Bay Area, what do they mean?
The Bay Area is anywhere between San Jose, Vallejo, San Francisco, Oakland. Like, it's literally like a 1 hour radius of different cities.
Gotcha.
But it's the San Francisco Bay Area. Literally, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area, and then I went to Cal State Long Beach, and then
y'all, Mariah is pouring up over here. Okay,
what are you trying to say?
So when y'all start hearing her slurring her words, it's because she's
the volume gonna go up.
It might. It may go chill. Oh, sorry, I want to get some more.
So yeah, I went to school in Long Beach, and then when I was in college, like my junior year, my parents moved to Denver, and so I was like just visiting them. And then when I graduated, they were like, come to Denver. And I was like, no, I'm not coming to Denver.
You went to college in LA?
Long Beach State, yeah. Cal State Long Beach. So then I got a job in LA, and I was like, I'm just going to do this. Like, I guess I'm an adult now, which you don't usually feel like. You know, I thought I had time to figure out what I was going to do, but then being gone kind of forced me to really just like, okay, I'm going to go straight into adulting. And I got a job at a brokerage firm, and so I was doing that for 6 years.
What?
It sounds like some office shit that I ain't with.
It is.
I can't do it.
Absolutely.
But I went to school for business finance. Like I was being super practical. Like, okay, you want a job, go to school, get a degree that's practical. Like I didn't do anything like creative or vague. You know.
That was my black ass.
What did you do?
I got journalism.
That's not practical.
Vague. No, that's not like like I'm talking about like an English major.
Oh, you mean like liberal arts? Right? Is that what you meant? Liberal arts?
That's what I mean. Like something that maybe you can go in any direction, or you got to get a master's to get a job.
Right. And I commend everybody who's getting a master's. Unless you're
why? What's your major? Before I say something,
because she has to get. She's social work. She wants to.
You don't have to, but to go up and pay because they're mostly government jobs.
Yeah, and I want to do counseling, and in order to do the
those are really commendable jobs, though, because it's like you really have to. Yeah, you have a passion for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So no.
No, what?
You don't have a passion for it?
Yeah, of course I have a passion for it, but I just don't want to go back to school. I just don't wanna. I just don't wanna. That's it.
What? Like, I didn't want to go. I'm like, I'm not taking on no more student loans.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. This is a student loan thing. Like, if it was free, hell yeah, let's do it right now today.
Right, and I would be dedicated.
Yeah, it's something I'm interested in, so I'm always gonna be. Well, when you go to school for something that you're interested in, most of it you're probably going to be interested in, or probably like 50%. But the other stuff is just like, fuck, this class is terrible. But real life
is real life. Like, if you're going back to school after you're like, I'm already live on my own, I don't have like a support system, like, that's hard. If you got to work and do school again.
Very hard.
Yeah. I see people doing it, and I'm like, jeez.
They do. That's a lot of dedication.
That's a lot.
The time dedication and the financial dedication.
The financial dedication is what I'm like, whew.
That's why I say I'm
everybody who does it though.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, okay?
Y'all deserve.
The reason why I asked about LA is because I always wanted to move there, but when I went there, I fell in love with it. But I feel like this is such a big place. Like, I don't know
very big.
if this is something I can do. Which is why I would probably never move to Houston, because it's like
or
so
New York.
Big and like overpopulated, and it's like I feel like such a small fish.
So the longer I'm in Denver, when I go back to LA, I feel overwhelmed. When you're there and you get used to it, it's the norm. So when I was in LA coming to Denver, I'm like, why is it so empty?
Yeah.
It felt slow, and it's not really slow, but compared to LA,
yeah, compared to LA, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you have to just pick like what's more fulfilling to you, because you'll get used to either one.
The reason why I wanted to move to LA is because in my mind it's like a place for a bunch of free spirits, and there's a beach, and it's always sunny.
It's great weather.
She's like, well, let me tell you.
You're probably not gonna go to the beach as much as you think you are. You'll go to the pier or something. Mm-hmm. You ain't dipping you ain't going swimming. Like, the Pacific Ocean is cold as hell. Mm. It has to be 100 degrees for you to go in the water. But it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is populated. I mean, it's LA itself is traffic.
Yeah. So I've started looking into other places, but I feel like the places I've been looking into are probably still like overpopulated, like San Diego and San Francisco.
San Diego's beautiful. But the thing about being in a busy, populated city is you're not going to know everybody. You're always going to have something to do. There's
true,
way more events and, just different scenes.
Yeah.
Like, Denver probably has 1 to 2 scenes where you're going to, and those overlap. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. But getting back
I will say, do it sooner than later. Like, decide sooner than later so you don't regret it.
Yeah, I'm just dragging ass. And I just started a new job, so I'll feel bad if I leave.
I wouldn't.
I know you
never feel bad about it.
And I like the job.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes it
not
worse.
A little bit. I like the job. Okay. So I will feel bad if I leave.
Aww.
And I
because you don't think you'll find another job you like.
She feel bad for letting them down or something like that.
Just because I started so early, like I've only been there for like a month and a half, so I just feel like
you're not gonna move like tomorrow.
Probably not.
6 months, 8 months.
Yeah, that's why I said I would revisit. Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna like still do my research, go visit the other 2 places, and then see how I feel. Yeah.
What's the other 2? San Diego and
San Fran.
Ooh, San Fran. I mean, the Bay is great. It's just very expensive.
Very.
Yeah, I'm good on that
expensive
part.
too, but
it's
they
like
said
$2,000 for a studio.
Yeah, I'm good on that part. The expensiveness, I'm not.
Well then,
no. What I mean by that is I don't want to move there because of that. But it's like such a beautiful place.
It is.
So it's like
LA is very beautiful. Yeah. I come visit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just
that's how your friends be wanting you to move so they can come visit.
Let me tell you, my house, my door was like on rotation. People were like, what are you doing this weekend? Nothing. I'm coming to visit. Like,
okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Like I'm actually very sad and like gonna cry. Actually, Kayla, if you listen to this, please reconsider. My friend is trying to leave DC, and I'm like, why? I literally, that's my second home. I love DC, and she's like kind of over it, wanting to move to New York now, and I'm just like,
but that's like right there, isn't it?
New York is great.
It's very. I like DC, and I like New York too, but I like DC too.
Yeah. What's the difference to you?
Because I already have somebody in New York. I have my friend Michelle in New York. I have her in DC. My friend in Philly, and they're all trying to move to New York. And I'm like, so now, if you all to move to New York, then I'll just have all y'all in New York and no one in DC or Philly.
And people don't stay in New York that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I have a cousin who just moved there, and he's like, I don't know if I can do it. It's so much, and it's
a couple years.
Yeah. Couple years.
Yeah, but I feel like friends are always in rotation moving. So
yeah, absolutely. And Michelle, who lives in New York, said she may move to DC. So here we go with that.
Yeah. I love DC. I love New York. I love DC especially.
I feel like I would move to DC before I moved to New York. Personally, as where I'm at right now in my life, I would move to DC for sure.
First time I went to DC, I said the same thing. I would move there.
Yeah,
it never happened, but you know.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I did. But their winters are brutal.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing that stops me from moving to the East Coast because I love it. It's just that the winters are like in the summertime. It's magical. Like it's just always something going on for free.
Y'all should see her face. She's glowing talking about it.
Oh my god!
How often do you go?
Like 1 or 2 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to go as often as I can. I want to go like tomorrow if I could, but work.
We love Walter as an engineer. He just laughs
at us. He's just fed up.
Like, I'm trying to see you out, but y'all are funny. Okay.
No, but yeah. So I mean, I honestly would like to go tomorrow. I was supposed to go to Broccoli Fest. We just weren't able to.
Oh, I went.
Did you say you want to go tomorrow?
If I could move tomorrow, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. Or if I could go tomorrow, yes. Either one.
Yes.
But yeah, you've been to Broccoli Fest?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
It was cool. I think it was 2 years ago. My sister just went to the last one. She loved it. And I went for Solange. And it was great.
I know that was dope.
I know.
It was, but you know her voice. Like you probably want to see her in a more intimate venue.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, probably.
It's
Yeah.
very yeah.
I agree.
But it's just great seeing Black people all together in a very chill, good vibes. Yeah. Everything's great.
Speaking of Black people, how do you feel about the person of color population in Denver?
Yeah.
How was that moving from LA? Because I don't know if LA is about the same as Denver or
as far as the percentage of population.
People of color. I feel like it probably more in LA, right?
I think it's more in LA.
It's bigger. The population's just bigger.
Yeah, there's just more of everything.
Yeah.
I would say just diversity in general is lacking to me. Like I miss Mexicans, Filipinos, Black people.
If you would have moved here 10 years ago, maybe it would be a different place.
Oh yeah, back when I was in high school, it definitely was a different.
It was
place.
more Black.
I would say
and especially
more minorities.
Yeah, yeah.
What happened?
Girl, the white people taking the over.
No, I think that just like the weed industry, just the legalization of weed, kind of like. So? I think like if more people to move here due to I don't know why.
And it started getting more expensive too.
It did get more expensive. I moved here as it transitioned, and I just been watching it get more expensive, but.
I don't know. I feel like it's Denver. It's never been super.
No, it's never been super Black, but I feel like it was more Black.
And I don't know if this sounds bad, but I'm gonna share it. Maybe you guys will understand. But there's more variety of Black people, different type. Where? There's the earthy, all through California and LA too. There's
not Denver, basically.
The earthy, the artistic, the business, there's every variety. And Denver is not as the Black people aren't as dimensional.
Diverse.
Yeah.
No,
dimensional.
Yeah, so since we don't have as many Black people, there's not a variety of Black people.
There's not a lot of Black people in business or
into heavy metal or just different stuff or different people.
Yeah, just there's not different pockets of Black people.
It seems like it ain't enough of us. There's probably one of us here, one of us there, because it's just not a lot of us here.
And it's not. I don't think it's been displayed. Which is why we started Mailing the Voices, so you can find your community. But
do you guys feel like all the Black people here know each other?
Most of everyone does.
Yeah. I thought that until I started going to events and I see people that I've never seen before. More Black people that I've never seen before.
That's true because it's really funny how Keisha and Charlie grew up here, but I just met them last year.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They went to... Yeah, I just met them. Yeah, I literally just met them.
I think events and different interests will probably expose you because you mostly just judge. You if I go to a club and I see the same people, then that's all the Black people in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the truth because there's only 1 or 2 popular Black clubs in Denver.
But then there's people who don't go to clubs
at all,
or those type or hip hop clubs.
I don't.
I said it I do all the time. I really don't. I know. I try to push myself to go out though.
Yeah.
Just because.
What clubs do you go to out here?
Okay, I can't say a club, but I've been to bars. Okay. I have been to
beer hall. That's
bars
or Bar Helix or what is that? Drink and those 3 in a row. Yeah, those are bars, right?
Yeah, those are.
But I've been to it was Epernay before. Now it's a different club. Onyx, yeah.
Owned by my friends. Hey y'all.
Wait, where are the bars that you're talking about at?
Bar Helix is in near 5 Points, kind of where Meadowlark is.
On Market Street.
There, I don't know. I don't know my way around anywhere.
We went to Market Street for your birthday.
I know where Meadowlark is. Meadowlark.
I think it's on the same street as Meadowlark.
We went to Market Street for your birthday, so we went to those line of clubs Dorchester and stuff, but we didn't go to the other opposite side of Market where it had all the bars.
Okay.
So you probably did get to see.
That's where Drink and
by Dorchester.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna go, but weird night.
I've never been to Dorchester though. That's what everybody talks about.
I like Dorchester. I only like it on the days that it's fun.
How do you know?
Friday and Saturday are great. Thursday when we went from Friday on my birthday. I'm sorry.
So
Saturday's fun.
When it's urban?
Absolutely. Okay. I went on my birthday. It was Friday night. It wasn't that great for me. That's when you and Jazz went after our birthday
I was just trying to remember what the scene was. Use your words.
Thank you.
Those words.
So yeah, I don't know. My friends. This is a whole different other episode, but my friends are always bringing this up, and now I take notice to it, that the men here at the clubs in Colorado, we were just talking actually about this on the walk here. But yeah, they're different.
Rude as hell, no manners.
That part.
Act like they ain't got no damn mama. Is that what you mean?
Really? Like, what do you mean
Like
by
they'll
that?
like nudge you or something, or
and won't say excuse me. Like they're no manners. They're not like gentlemen. To me, a lot of the guys here have no gentleman bone in their body.
I wouldn't say like they're not gentlemen. They're just kind of like.
She wants to say whack.
Yeah. Like, nobody's ever been like rude to me or like slammed a door in my face or something.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
They're just passive.
They're not crazy.
Passive.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I was asking her how it is dating, and she was like, well, we're different age groups. But I was like,
oh, really?
well, you still fine, so it's not the issue. I'm trying to see, like, how it is different, because obviously I'm not dating. Wham.
Okay, Aisha Curry.
I want some attention right now, okay? So, just kidding. But yeah, he gonna hear this like, excuse me?
Right. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Watcher's over there cracking up, y'all.
I couldn't even stay quiet for that one.
Okay, Aisha. We're gonna put a clip here. We can show from never mind. I don't want no copyright issues. I don't want no smoke.
I don't want no problems.
I don't want no
With
smoke.
Aisha?
We'll get like a little copyright issue if we like put too
Say
much
her
of a media clip into your show, because it's obviously taken from them and all that stuff. But never mind, I won't put that clip in there. That's another story too. But I was basically asking her, how is the dating? Because I'm not dating, so I don't really know the dating scene. And we were.
I want to know what her answer was. Sorry, that's what I was like.
I don't really know the dating scene. I was just telling her, like, I personally found like when I was in DC, or if I was in Philly, or if I was in other like states, they're more assertive. I won't say aggressive. I'll say assertive. And trying to get your attention, or trying to let you know that they take notice of your presence, and they like your presence, and they would like to get to know more about you. Yeah. Versus here, I find that some men, like, if you go out, they'll look at you all night. They'll look at you. But are they gonna speak to you?
Right.
Probably not. But they gonna go home that night and they gonna DM you.
Yeah, I don't
see you at the club, girl. You look nice.
Oh my God, really?
I don't think living here I've ever had a guy approach me, ever.
Where are you from?
New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never had a guy approach me ever. Ever, like just walk like out and about.
So that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm 35, not to age myself, but I thought it was like, it's dating after 30. Different, but I think it's just this day and age. Men just don't approach. I don't know. They'd rather do something on the on a social media platform.
I feel like it's so like. I guess that's where we come to now, our generation. But and I'm not saying anything against social media dating, because I mean I feel like a lot of people that I know have found their mate. Did you find your mate on Instagram?
No, girl. I mean, not like that. I'm not opposed to it.
That joke came out real fast. I would never.
No, I'm not opposed to it.
But it works for you.
But I got excited because my cousin met his girlfriend on Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's a true love story.
Oh, on Instagram.
We gotta have them on.
So you just slid in the DMs.
Yeah, and they live in Colorado Springs now.
Nice.
But not at first though.
She's from Connecticut.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, so they met each other for the first time last year, and they did a couple trips back and forth, and she ended up moving here.
Oh, nice.
I was like, this is so beautiful. This is really nice.
We gotta have them on the episode one day.
We should, huh? We really should.
How did he find her in a sea full of Instagrammers?
I don't recall, but I'll ask him. We can have him on the show.
He probably I think that's just that's different than like a dating site.
Yeah, that's true. I think you just see people posting stuff that you're interested in, and then
or they're fine, or that's just
that.
He probably thought she was fine.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Possibly.
Thought she was fine.
Yeah.
Slid in her DMs. See her in Connecticut. Never been there before. Can I come?
They talked for a while before they seen it. Like a long while before they actually seen each other.
I hear that more and more now, though.
Yeah.
Facebook or Instagram.
Or Twitter.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a whole show about it, so it happens a lot, obviously. Catfish, it obviously happens a lot.
I don't know how you're getting catfish this day and age, though. I mean, there's ways to get catfish, because people can, like...
no.
They can post like
FaceTime.
No. I'm saying some people look different in person than they
Viber,
do
WhatsApp,
via social media. Like you probably
filtered,
but you look different in person. Like your picture's cute or whatever. You FaceTime, you got your makeup done and everything or whatever.
Yeah, some people take pictures from certain angles.
But then you meet in person, they don't look the same.
Yeah,
I can say get catfish that way, but if you're getting catfish like fake pictures and stuff is kind of like...
No, Catfish, that show was crazy. Like,
it is.
They would be a whole different
For
set.
3 years and you're in love.
I was just about to... I don't know how they found so many people that this happened to.
There's a lot of people who just live
in a box
on their computer.
Yeah, there are. Yeah.
And they don't have, like, social skills. Which is why I think dating, it's a mix. Like, I think some people's social skills have changed because you're used to just interacting on, Instagram or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So you said I think you said when you hit 30, your dating, the ideas of dating changed, or
I think
your expectations
the
changed?
dynamic, like, I didn't know. I thought it was just because I was over 30, or it's this generation, or like the day and age we're in, because men don't approach you. Like, I don't get approached when I go out.
Mm. Here or just period, wherever you are?
I would say after 30.
What?
It's here and there.
Why aren't you approaching her? She's fine.
Yeah, okay. And she got a business.
Let me not say, okay.
I'm a gold digger.
That's mean.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm not the only girl or female who thinks that. It's like the guys who approach you, you're like, you're not the guy I was thinking.
Yeah,
but it'll be the guy who will flirt or look at you or something, but then it just never goes
anywhere. Been there, sis. Too many times to count.
Yeah. And it's like, it seems like in Denver there's not a lot of people where you can meet, like, black businessmen.
I don't know where that happens.
But come out to my speed dating event. We're gonna.
Yes.
No, seriously.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious. So
you need to. Shit.
We're gonna throw a speed dating event. Now that I say it, I actually have to do it and follow through.
The girls we were talking after you left. Like, okay, Mariah, that's it.
She's really gonna do it. No. Hermon's behind it too. She's letting me use her space. Y'all have to come out to LA Boutique. I'm going to throw a speed dating event to get all the gentlemen and ladies in the same place. It's going to be a very limited amount of tickets. We're thinking it's going to be 12 men, 12 women, or 15 men, 15 women. Mm-hmm. Just going to be more intimate. It won't be like fast paced. It can be like very intimate, straight to the point. But anyways, we're going to do a speed dating event and get everybody together. Hopefully it's not everybody that you've seen before.
Yeah, hopefully you can get some of them distinguished gentlemen.
Absolutely. I'm going to
people don't like the club.
Amen.
Yeah,
or the bars or whatever. You just don't have time to go out, You might have children, or you may have a business, or you may have family, or you busy with your own life. Who knows? But you can come out and find somebody who's on the same page. Alignment.
Yeah, Mariah's going to do that.
I'm going to do that. So I'm excited. Because I've been wanting to do this for a while now. I want to be a little matchmaker. I've always been that friend, though, like, growing up.
Are you that friend?
I am that friend.
I hate when people try to hook me up.
No,
you're not that friend.
I am
like,
that friend. No, if they show interest, and I'm like, oh, my God, he's so cute. And I'll be, like, on the playground, like, you like him for real?
Oh, yes.
I'll go tell him for you.
Yes,
and they write a little note. And
tell them,
and then write, like, a little note to him. I'm like, I will give it to him for you. My friend said... Here you go. I'll be that person. Because they'll be so scared and they don't want to speak to him.
Mariah is that person. Yeah.
I will give him the note for you, girl, if you want me to. I'm not going to be that friend like, come on, girl, come on. But I'll be the friend like, oh, you like him? That's so cute. You want me to tell him for you? Yeah, okay, sure.
Have you ever told a guy, like, oh, my friend's feeling you? And then he'd be like, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm sure that's happened.
That's happened before.
What do you tell your friend?
I know, that's the worst part.
That's why hookups are bad. And I always think men should speak for themselves.
Absolutely.
Right, Walter?
Yeah, right, Walter? He's saying out of it.
This is what happens when you start with mimosas.
No, seriously, right. This is the first time we may continue to do this. But yeah, so... this happened before, but that was like when I was younger, like in middle and high school, and it's like, okay. So...
No, that's easier at that age.
Yeah.
You gotta get over, you get a new crush every
I don't think I've ever done that in college, though. Which is, I think, a bit more. It's different. Yeah. It's different in college. I mean, everybody has their own taste. Whatever. Yeah. I'm sure it's happened to you before, too.
Deep side. Yeah.
Has that happened to you guys before? When you
what?
told your friend, like, hey, girl, he's cute. And she's told him for you?
I had a friend who did something weird and stupid. There was a guy that I met, and she knew him. And she's like, I think you guys would make a cute couple. And I was like, but I already met him, like, without you. So we already know each other.
We're great. Yeah, we're good.
But it wasn't like that. Like, we met in a group setting. Right. But we all, like, we had we just hung out for, like, a whole weekend. Everybody exchanged information. I was like, he already has my contact.
Yeah.
So just fall back. Like,
yeah.
She was like, no, I really think he probably lost it. And I was like, no.
Well, if he wanted to, he would have found me.
Right.
Yeah, so she didn't understand that concept.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, nah. And so she
did it?
Yeah, she did. But
And what did he say? Do you know?
I don't know. She did it on her own,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh, here's her number if you lost it." And I was like, "I don't know why you did that. You already have my number."
Right.
My number.
And
now
you can find
now I look crazy.
That's what I said. Now I look like I'm like, knock, hello.
Hey, your one friend that already has my number, give it to him again,
Right.
girl. Make sure he knows.
I was like, okay, that's weird. She's like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm never gonna do that again.
Yeah, don't.
So yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
thanks.
I was like, it's okay, I'm gonna get you back.
Yeah.
Have you gotten her back yet?
No, I'm waiting.
Wait for
5
a
years
perfect
later.
opportunity.
But that's not me. I don't do stuff to people that I wouldn't want people to do to me. Yeah. I was like, I don't play that. Like, I don't tell you, like, talk to a guy if I don't think he's cute just to do it or just, I don't push people to. So, maybe if it's somebody that I think she would like, but she's being picky, maybe I'll help her.
Right, I'll try to, like, have her see. When she says no, I'm just like, okay, that's your... What?
I didn't even say nothing.
We really got off topic. I'm sorry.
Back to the...
what are 3 words that you
yes.
would use to describe your business? What are 3 words you're like, that's LA Boutique for sure?
Trendy, unique, and fun.
It
For
is
sure.
super trendy.
All those things.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of stuff in there that I wanted to buy, but I thrift
We're
shop
still there, girl.
all the
Anytime.
time.
We have some. This is thrifted that I was gonna sell in the store, but I kept for myself. We have some thrifted
So
pieces.
do you go like out to thrift stores and buy the stuff and like just sell pieces?
Thrift stores are already overpriced, so I'll do like.
They're actually 50% off on weekends.
Oh really?
The Goodwill is every other Saturday.
Yeah, no, Goodwill's different. I'm talking about like already a thrift store.
Or are you talking about like a thrift store? Are you talking about like
Buffalo Exchange and
yeah,
stuff
that's
like that?
different.
They're expensive.
That's different. I mean like a thrift store, like an ARC. Not like a Buffalo Exchange.
Yeah, I'll
they
do that.
Be high, and I'll be like, what the fuck? I'm not paying $18 because I can go to the store and buy it.
I know. I end up like keeping half of the stuff that I thought I was going to thrift for the store. But I have thrifted and they're there. And then I do like army fatigue, like authentic army pieces.
You don't have to try to convince me. You have cute pieces.
Thank you.
Right.
But the thrifting part is, it's fun. I like it too, but it is very time consuming.
Would you ever open a second location?
Yeah. If I get this one down, like we haven't even made 6 months for this store.
But you've had so many. I feel like you've had so much stuff happen there. Like you said, so
events.
many events.
Yeah,
so many
people think of it more like they're like, "Oh, when's your next party?" I was like, I don't know.
But we don't have.
It's not
Yeah, you can come and shop anytime, but I'll let you know when we have a party. I think it was because our grand opening was like
a party.
Oh, it was a party. Yeah, we had like performances. We had 2 rappers, 3 rappers, a DJ.
What's their names?
Yeah, they're out of. I kept it all local. It's one female rapper named is Kukwe.
Okay.
And then we had, you know her. And we had it's 2 guys. They're a group, Bad English.
Okay.
They're really cool. And then oh my god, the DJ, which I loved, something kitten.
Hex Kitten.
Hex Kitten. Mm-hmm. She was the bomb.
They have a podcast too. I think it's Most After One.
I was really like, I want a female DJ, and I was so happy I came across her.
Yeah.
And she was amazing.
Yeah.
Hex Kitten. I think she does Onyx.
Yeah.
I've seen her, yeah.
She has. She's so sweet.
There was a question I was gonna ask, but I like totally forgot it.
What?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
But events, yeah. And then we did Keisha's birthday. That's where I met
what I
you
was gonna
guys.
say. I wasn't gonna ask you anything. I was gonna say something. Denver doesn't really have a lot of event spaces. Like when you're trying to throw like a something
really cute
there's
event.
not really spaces for you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
Yeah, I like
You're
it. I was
probably gonna be it for the black community. They're probably
Really? I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I was telling Keisha because she was like, "Thank you for throwing my allowing me to throw my birthday here." And I was like, "I'm actually really happy she thought about it because, my cousin in California would do pop-up dinners, and she would just do it in different locations, not necessarily a restaurant. It was like somebody's apartment or just like varied by the size. So it reminded me of that, and I was like, that's great. And I made the store layout where the whole middle is basically can be rearranged and cleared out.
Yeah.
So.
It's really beautiful too. It comes along great every time. I can agree.
Charlie does really good with all the decorating.
Yeah.
I'm like, who?
That's a great team right there.
They are.
So this might be a really tough question for you. What's a special element at your boutique?
Special element? I can't say one thing, but in general, I'm trying to provide stuff that they don't have here, that you can't find here. unique pieces. And I'm in a place I think is local to us, like where we are. Black people, the urban community. It's accessible. You don't have to go out your way. Not that I'm not catering to anybody else, but I'm focused on us.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm focused. I mean, I'm focused on what I would like, and I think that's what I think we would like. So
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Right.
But somebody told me something this weekend that was like really like wow. Because they were being like really nice to me, and I was like, y'all gotta stop. And they were like, well, if we don't do it for each other, then who's gonna do it for us?
Amen.
So
that's the truth. Because sometimes I think there's like a new wave of positive supporting one another that's going on, and I'm loving it and
me too.
All for it. But sometimes we are our toughest critics. We give each other the hardest time.
Yeah. I don't know why there is. I mean, I feel like there's so many theories to that. Like we just expect more from each other, or it's like. I don't know why.
That is true, because we'll be like, I'm never showing up like this again. That's my card. They always mean, but
I just hold y'all to a higher standard. Like, why y'all being so rude to me?
Indeed, I'm not saying that it's
you hold black businesses to a higher standard.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think we should.
Why is that?
Well, because we don't have the reinforcement and the infrastructure that most other businesses have. So. Give us the flexibility.
I just feel like
and we're usually like first generation business owners.
I get that, but that's why I feel like that, because you have the experience of a consumer, so you should kind of know what people are looking for. And I'm sure you have had negative experiences in the world like of a salesperson. So why would you want to give that back to me?
I don't think anybody would intentionally. Sometimes,
I don't think
if you just don't got good customer service skills, it's not the space for you. But we don't have anywhere that even depends on us as their clientele. Like non-black businesses, chain businesses. Like you go to the mall, nobody's depending on African American clients. Unless they're like an urban-driven store.
I think our dollar is a lot more important than people give us credit for.
They don't give you the credit. They'll take your money, and I think we make an impact, but they're not going after us, and we're not like a priority.
Right. That's true.
I could probably say we're not a priority, but I think they're definitely coming after our money. I think.
Well, they're gonna come after. They're gonna do it through advertisement. Yeah, but as far as like treating you like, wow, you're the customer when you walk in the store.
They're gonna take our like bits and pieces of like culture or things that we do, so they can market towards us. But, yeah.
Do you guys watch or listen to Jackie Ina? She's a makeup YouTuber.
I love Jackie, Miss Auntie Jackie.
I love Jackie.
Me too.
She did a part on Fashion Nova. She wouldn't say their name, but about how they don't represent brown skinned women in their advertisement, but they are steady in our feed, all the time.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. You know.
I think I know who you're talking about. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but she did. I mean, I think she summed it up perfectly nice. It's like, not only are they, targeting us, and they target us through our own, platforms, through our blogs, and, the stuff that we go, we go for our gossip and whatever, but they don't represent us in any way.
No.
So, they'll take our money, but they're not worried if you don't see yourself.
Right.
Yeah. That's true. I can definitely see that, because the model they got don't look nothing like me or none of my friends.
What her concern with them was. There's no brown skin models or natural bodies.
Yeah.
I think
there is a lack of natural bodies everywhere. Really. Not everywhere, but in a lot of the online boutiques and stuff like that. You just rarely see it.
I know, it's kind of sad, because I'm the black woman's body was the goal, but now even black women are
trying to fit.
Their goal is this unattainable fake body.
Yeah.
When did that become
a thing?
Yeah.
This day and age, man.
Yeah, and I was looking. My friend, she was going on a rant about the healing process of those surgeries, and I looked at some of the pictures, and it was so graphic. It was like women bleeding from everywhere, and the way that they jig you, the way that they be fucking stabbing you with the. It's like, dang, we go through this for what?
I mean, that's one part of it. The other part is it doesn't look natural. I'm just like, I don't know why that's cool. Why do you want your butt to look like, I don't know what to call it. It looks like a big old diaper.
It looks something.
You go to Atlanta a lot, you see it.
I do go to Atlanta.
That's sad because they're naturally like shapely women.
Yeah. You already got a big booty.
Right.
Now it's like cartoon.
Yeah. It's like I want a small waist to go with my big booty.
And sometimes it's just not. Sometimes a big booty come with a little tummy.
That's what Rihanna said.
I like that. I'm like, that's sexy to me.
I ain't never seen a man turn it down.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
No problems.
They gonna take you out. You come.
No problems. No problems.
No, they will start to if it
starts to become a trend.
The unnatural, outnumber the
which
natural.
has been the case. Well, maybe this is why they've resulted to that, just to feel more beautiful.
Sad case.
But I usually don't like to do our segments during people being here because I feel like it cuts off their time. But I got some really good questions I wanted to ask you.
I'm good.
Okay.
So Convos with Mariah, I had a lot of questions. I'm like, okay, calm down. Claudie _J.
She's
on Instagram.
a fucking hair product junkie.
Claudia,
like, if I've never seen one in my life.
Claudia
I'm like, damn, you got the whole line of I'm like, okay.
If you want to know about a product, hit up Claudia because
she knows.
She says, how do you go about pricing products for a boutique? What makes you stand out? So that's 2 questions. So the first one was, how do you go about pricing products for your boutique?
Pricing is, there's usually standard. You're gonna go like a multiple between 2 to 3. Some people are 4.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that?
Your markup, like whatever you buy it for, you have to incorporate like your shipping. You're gonna incorporate, to cover your expenses for your rent, your marketing expenses. All of that is taken out of your markup. Yeah. Your employees, everything. So you may like, if I buy a shirt for $10, I sell it for $40. You're like, she just made this money. That's great, but I got to pay.
I have a question about
all the expenses out of that. So you have to first go by how many expenses you have, but the minimum you're going to do is 2. You're going to probably go to 4.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Me and Walter were talking about this earlier, the amount of money businesses make compared to what the employees actually make. How do you see that differently as a business owner? Like the amount of money that you'll pay your employees?
I think you pay your employee for the job they're doing, not necessarily
how much money you're making as a business.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if your business is expanding, it's growing, and their job is becoming more demanding, then you pay them more. But if it's, not as busy, it's pretty chill, you don't be like, okay, can I pay you less now? We had a slow week, so you still got to pay them their standard, like a competitive rate for that job. Mm-hmm. I don't think you base your store sales off. Pay the employee based on that.
Did you think the same way before you had a business?
No, because I've worked retail, and I worked like all through college. I worked retail. I couldn't be like, listen, you guys make $500,000, so can I get a raise?
Right. Yeah. That's how I feel.
That they should pay that way.
I feel like they should pay more than they do because they're making so much money. If
you're a really successful brand or store,
like H&M or something,
they pay probably minimum wage. I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they choose to do. But there's like other stores, like I don't know, like Costco. They do well. They're known for paying their employees well. You know what I mean? There's brands that reinvest in their employees, but that makes them a good company to work for.
Right.
Yeah.
So it ain't their fault that you working for them and they suck.
No, I mean, like, I'm not saying. I think you should take care of your employees.
Yeah.
So if you're doing well, your employees are going to be part of the reason of your success. So you should always make sure you're taking care of them.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of big corporations don't take that into account. That they're doing well because of their probably and most of the time they're lower level employees. Mm-hmm. But it's their management employees that get the higher raises or
I mean, it all depends.
Yeah.
It trickles down, and the people who do most of the work usually don't get what they deserve.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Mariah, go ahead.
You're fine, friend. What makes you stand out? Your boutique stand out? Do you think?
Because I don't think there's any other boutiques in the area that are.
Because it does stand out. That's why.
Urban. A little more urban driven, and I'm just like in the middle of Denver and Aurora, kind of where it's just like no other shopping options, and that's that was part of the reason I put the store where I did. So you have options, you know.
Yeah. It's just Angel Smith. Hey, Angel girl.
Is this like on Twitter? What is
Instagram.
This is on Instagram.
Oh, they're listening?
Yeah, they're not listening right now.
No, it's not live.
No, I asked them a question.
But she asked them questions based on the episode that we're gonna have.
Oh, okay, nice.
I asked them questions and they just reached out to me. So one of the questions is, do you find it hard to prove your price at their worth because some may think that it's overpriced?
That's a good question.
I struggle with that. Because I'm a bargain shopper. Like, I like everything for a good deal.
Okay.
And I want people to feel like they're getting a good deal, but at the same time,
you have to lowball you.
And you have to.
I'm like, I can't just get the best deals all the time. And I want you to feel like you paid what it's worth. And so I try to be really fair.
I mean, as fair as you can be, right? Because you also have a business to run.
My feedback has been my prices are very reasonable.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people assume it would be higher just because boutiques naturally
have a reputation of being more expensive.
Yeah, because we don't sell like 100 of the same piece. It's like when it's here, and then it goes and that's it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Speaking of that, she also asked, Angel had a few questions. Do you find that it's hard to... No, sorry. I just answered that question. How do you compete with Fashion Nova prices?
Fashion Nova's killing the game.
Or do you worry about that? Is that a concern of yours?
I mean, you hear it. Somebody will say, "Oh, I can get that on Fashion Nova."
Now, see, I try to be more sensitive when I go into smaller businesses about the things that I say out loud. But if I'm at H&M, I'll be like, I'm not buying this for this much money. But if I'm at a smaller business, I'll like.
I mean, H&M is like fast fashion, the same way Fashion Nova's fast fashion. I've ordered myself from Fashion Nova.
I'm sure.
Yeah, everybody has. It took me like 3-4 days of research to find my size, reading through people's reviews and so I'm like, it's a lot of work to shop online for me. And then it's hit or miss. Like, some of the stuff came and it wasn't what I expected. The sizing wasn't what I want. Not to bash them, because they're definitely like doing something right, because they're grown just on a different level.
Right.
But Fashion Nova also is not making their own clothes. So there's some pieces that I have that are the same manufacturer as Fashion Nova. And they don't own all of their designs and stuff like that. So you can find their stuff at other boutiques and things like that.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, we carry some of their jeans at the store now.
Yeah, Mariah was like, she got some nice jeans.
Hella.
Yeah.
And they fit the booty nice.
Yeah.
Just saying, y'all. So how do you, her last question, Angel's last question was, since you have a physical space here in Denver, your boutique is in Denver, Aurora, how do you afford it? Because since Denver is...
Yeah, the rent.
Yeah, so that's why I think I've been here 5 years, and it took me till now to be like, okay, I'm willing to pay the price for this space, because I think they treat their commercial real estate the same way they're doing the housing. Like, it just went up. And you'll notice some like smaller shopping malls that are just like half empty, and they'll just keep it that way. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. I always wonder why they keep the Aurora Mall open.
Is it half empty?
Yeah.
Seemed like it.
I think they have like a lot of turnover.
Yeah, it's like one store is gone and the next week something else.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why their rent is so expensive. I think they need to be a little more realistic. But most of the companies that own like commercial property are national companies, so they can hold on to it with nobody in it.
That makes sense. I was speaking to somebody, and her boss has a business for fun. So that's why because she was telling me that she gives her friends shots for free or whatever. And I'm like, how can they afford that? Because when I worked for a restaurant, they were like, that's a no-go. Like, you're not giving away alcohol for free. You're measuring every little drop. And then when I found out she has that business for fun,
What kind of business she got for fun?
She has it's a bar for sure. I think it might be like a restaurant bar.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's like, she does that for fun. So she don't really care if she makes
the money or not.
Must be nice.
Right.
Bars make great money.
Yeah.
Their markup is crazy. So.
Yeah. I always forget my questions. I really do.
I don't know.
That's crazy. Are you done?
I'm done with my comments on Mariah. And did you want to do UnaDish or you good?
Yeah. Andrew, you had some really good questions, so thank you for that.
Yes, Angel has some bomb questions.
And Claudia, you did too.
And
y'all
Claudia
both did.
well. Y'all both did. Yeah,
y'all both had some good questions.
Answering my questions so late in the game. I just asked them like an hour or so ago.
They're good. Mm-hmm. They're always
those are good questions.
Yeah,
those are real
great.
business questions. They're like,
for sure.
They got some wheels turning.
Yeah.
They're thinking of something. That's good.
They are.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you. Did you quit your day job right after you opened your business?
So I worked for my parents. I was telling my family we have a liquor store, 6th and Peoria, Hoffman Heights Liquors. If you guys are in the area.
Hey.
So when I came here and I was like, I'm gonna take a break from my corporate job. I was like, I'm gonna give them a break because they're getting up there in age. So we're like, okay. Me and my sisters started managing the stores, and after 5 years, I was like, I got to get out of this environment. Even though it's not bad, but
yeah,
it's long hours. It's just different. So that's where I branched off.
So you kind of always had like a business mind because your parents were business owners, so
they started business too here. Mm-hmm. Like my dad had a corporate job before, and his childhood friend lived in Denver, and he came to visit, and they had a liquor store. So he's like, let me check it out. And then that's how he did it. And so that's why we kind of came to give them a break, too, because they've never done, like, you stand on your feet for hours, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. It's long, and it's strenuous. So we stepped in, and then...
Yeah. I know this couple that owns a liquor store right by where I live, and it's them. It's just them.
A lot of
husband
people.
and the wife. And he was like... He works at night, and when she works, he sleeps, and they just kind of rotate. And I'm like, dang, that's terrible for just two of y'all.
That's how my parents started that store. Mm-hmm. It was just
tough.
the two of them.
That's tough.
Then
that puts a strain on your relationship for sure.
They made it work, and they're then we have so much family here, so they got help. And the store's grown a lot, but now we have, I think there's like 5 or 6 employees now. So.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
That's great.
That's a great help. So, let's get into UnaDish. It's going to be quick, y'all, and it's going to be about our guests, of course. So, you are a businesswoman, I'm sure. I'm sure you just be like, fuck. So, how often do you eat out compared to how often do you cook? When you do cook, what do you cook?
Yeah, I'm at the store most of the day, so if I don't prepare like something to take with me, then I'm eating whatever's around or Grubhubbing it. And it's just eats at your money. Like, it's just so wasteful. But I do eat out more than I should. I would probably say
like
80%. That would be good. I did half and half. Like, because so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm at the store open to close. I'm there from 10:30 to 8 p.m. So, I mean, if I eat once, maybe that's still like 4 times that week. But
yeah.
So I would probably say 80% I eat out. And then I live alone. So when I cook...
Oh, she lives alone.
I do live alone.
Is it?
I would want to live alone.
Once you live alone, you'll always want to live alone.
Wait, not with your partner?
No, I wouldn't mind living alone with my partner, but I feel like I skipped a step. I feel like I skipped a step of living alone living with my partner.
Oh,
you lived with your boyfriend, and you never lived alone by yourself?
Together. Yeah.
That's still living alone. I'm saying like no roommates and not family.
Yeah.
So it's cool. You still got to be an adult, like you take care of everything.
Yeah, definitely have to be an adult.
Yes,
that's true.
Somebody gave me a speech about that, like being alone for a while, kind of thing. Just appreciating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then it's like, but when you do that, sometimes you're like, I don't want to. I'm good.
That's
I'm
true.
Happy.
The first time I moved, like after college, I moved down, got my first apartment. I was like, oh my God, I'm scared.
Yeah, by myself.
Or I'm bored. Yeah. And so I would always have people over, and then you start to really love your quiet time, your alone time. And then you're like, yeah, y'all can visit me when y'all leaving. And then
right, exactly. I can understand that.
But I love having company. Like I love having guests. But I don't think I would want a roommate necessarily. No. And I lived with my parents when I first moved here, so. And their house is hectic. They have like too many people living there.
Yeah. If I move somewhere right now, it would have to be with a roommate, just because of the amount of money that I'm making.
Well, the economy is just
and that.
So
no, that.
If you're not home a lot, do a roommate.
Yeah.
Because if I have a spare bedroom now, I'm like, I might want to rent that out.
Yeah.
Just like, for the right price, y'all.
Yeah, for the right price.
For real, because when
Hey, look,
But I mean, like, I was telling, my sister was like, you should just get a roommate. You're not even home. And I was like, you're right. And I was like, but I want a roommate who doesn't have friends or family visit. Like, they'll just be them. Like, is this weird? I don't want to come
like
home.
A college
you don't come home and everybody and mama in your house.
I don't want to see extra strangers.
Be all cracked on your couch.
Like, you live here but don't have company. Like, you can't say that. So that's why I'm hesitating.
You can.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You can say it.
Well, not after
like,
hours.
oh, your mom's coming to town? What do you mean? Like, I just don't even want to deal with that.
But just on a regular basis, like, I really don't want company that much. You can say it. You can say it for sure. If they want to live there, they're gonna live there.
Abide by the rules, or at least have them out by a certain time. Like, I don't want to come home and it's like 11:30 at night. You got like a whole party in my house.
Yeah.
Versus like, okay, cut off at 6 p.m. You know they're home. You come home at like 9 o'clock, so you won't even see them.
Yeah, I guess it's just too many stipulations to be like.
Yeah, it is.
You can rent the room, but don't even turn, like, you just don't even want to do that.
Don't turn the lights on after 9. Yeah. Don't play no music after 8. Don't cook in my kitchen.
I take a shower from 7 to 10.
Like, it's kind of possessive. Like, you're like, it's my house. You just, you stay in the room. So,
but sometimes it's like that though.
Yeah,
like, especially if you live with your family or your parents. They got their rules.
Yeah, exactly. And they pay the cost. They pay the cost to be the boss. So.
But you don't pay them, so they could tell you anything. Right. Usually you don't, so it's like...
Yeah, I'm about to say, sometimes you do.
Yeah.
It's about to do it. Hello?
Sometimes you do it, it's still not your... Like, you still can't...
Even if you do pay, it's still like their house. Like,
yeah.
Okay, you paying, like, you helping with groceries, but this is still my house.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my house. Even if you pay me rent, I'll be like, it's still my house. So
yeah, see?
It's kind of odd. I can't do that to somebody I'm not related to.
Maybe you can do like a B&B situation. Like, rent the room out for a B&B, so they're only there for the weekend.
I'm thinking about that too. I'm going to try doing Airbnb.
I think that's a good idea, and you make hella money.
Yeah.
And you can have house rules. You can tell them don't bring guests.
Literally can.
Yeah, I always see that. No outside guests, no other guests that are on their reservation.
And if they do, charge them.
Right.
Yeah.
Fee.
Got your card on file.
Right.
Fee. But when you do cook, what do you like to cook?
When I cook, I usually try to cook healthy.
When you eat out, do you eat healthy?
I try to, but if I wait too long and I'm starving, it's just whatever's available.
Yeah, even if you go to McDonald's, do you eat healthy at McDonald's?
I try not to go to McDonald's.
Yeah,
and I don't even bother trying to be healthy at McDonald's. I mean, I don't know what is healthy at McDonald's.
Healthy.
Okay,
they don't even sell salad anymore at
McDonald's. No way!
I don't think so. They got rid of that chicken wraps.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know they're trying to kill us.
Yeah, they are.
Surely.
They are.
Wendy's, I eat their salads.
Their salads are so
good.
They're
really good, yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
They used to have this garden vegetable soup. Bring it back, please. It was so good.
Maybe we should write them on Twitter because they've been pretty
I eat their
vocal.
chili. I love Wendy's.
Chili is good.
Wendy's is great.
Yeah.
I eat like the places next to me. There's Panera Bread. There's a Chinese food place that's really good too. Yeah.
Okay. What about like when you go to your do you have a favorite dish that your parents cook or like your family cooks? Like, ooh, I love my grandmama, whatever.
Well, I'm Eritrean, so if my mom makes us like traditional food, yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, so that's where I'll get my traditional food from my mom. My aunt makes a lot of food, and then they're so sweet. They'll pack me some food. Oh, yes.
Please. I always go to my family house like, what y'all got to eat? You cooked? Before I go over there, I text them, you cook? Shit.
I feel like that's a thing. I feel like Black people in general are very sweet and loving.
Yeah.
But
nurturing. Our families are very nurturing. I'll say that.
Especially when I have a lot of East African friends and I go around and they're always like, when we went to Johannes, their house party, his housewarming, like everybody's like, get a plate.
Oh, yeah.
You want a drink? You want a drink? Here, take a whole bottle. Like,
yeah, no, that's something our culture. Like, if you ever came over somebody's house and they didn't offer you something to drink, like somebody's in trouble.
And they don't want you to pay. No, we got it. We got it. I'm like, but I said that I'm gonna pay. Yeah. So that's really sweet.
That's it for UnaDish, you guys. That's all I got.
That's it. My business is Elevate Boutique, so go.
Yes, give them your information. Yeah. Do you have an online store?
Yes, so we're online now.
Yay!
www.elevatefashionstore.com. We're on Instagram at Elevate Fashion and Elevate Fashion Store. And also on Facebook by the same name.
Okay.
And where's your shop located?
We are on Illif in Peoria, 12203 East Illif, Suite J. We're like between the barbershop and facing Challengers.
Yes.
Oh, so you see a lot of men all day at the barbershop.
Literally.
Is it a black barbershop?
It is a black barbershop.
No.
Men are quiet though on their way into the barbershop. You know, they go in.
On the way in, on the way out there. Hey, you see me? Okay, I'll hit you up next week. Like that confidence just goes up.
I feel that.
Yeah,
We're the same way, though.
The beauty salon.
Oh yeah,
too.
I know.
We're the same way.
We are.
Talk to nobody on the way in.
Hi.
What's up? We're trying to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Seriously, I
Especially
can't wait till I get my hair braided. Ooh. I'm about to.
Talk about this for weeks, y'all.
I can't wait till my cousin comes. I can't wait till she braids my hair. I'm just so excited.
Do you have a style already prepared?
I feel like I'm just straight backs. I feel like I
course.
look really cute with straight backs.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. That is it, you guys. I'm pretty sure. Do you guys have any final thoughts?
No.
Do you have anything you want to share with our audience?
No, I just want to thank you guys for having me on. I know it took a little while to get here, but it was nice meeting you guys at the event. And,
Yes.
you know, it's just nice to collaborate and meet people doing what they love and, you know,
I know.
mixing it all together.
I love when people do what they love. It's
Me
like
too.
so. It makes me cry a lot
It's
of the
inspiring.
time. It's really ridiculous. Like if I see someone doing what they love, I cry.
And
I'm just like, bitch, I'm just cutting hair. I don't care. It's so beautiful to me.
She's such a baby, y'all.
I am.
Yeah,
I
she
cried
is
everything.
Emotional. Are you a Cancer?
I cried today
she's
at work.
a Libra. Her scales be tipping.
Oh, okay.
I cried today at work, y'all. One of the individuals was crying because she didn't get to talk to her mother on Mother's Day. And I was like,
That's sad,
I was crying. I had to take a moment. She got me. I cry like every day, probably.
Absolutely, multiple times.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. You
let
feel
it out.
things deeply.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's good to have that human emotion there.
I'm
still.
like May on Secret Life of Bees.
Have
Have you seen that? Have you guys seen that? You've never seen it?
No,
Oh my God.
I've seen bits and pieces of this movie, but I haven't seen the whole thing.
There's a sister who
Homework.
lost her twin, and all of the things that happen around her, she internalizes and cries. Like, even if she sees something on TV that happened, she'll cry. Like, it's like that emotional for her.
That must be hard. You carry around a lot of emotions.
I'm reading the book right now, so, but,
Are you reading it or are you listening to it?
I'm reading it.
Okay.
They didn't have the audio version.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you like audiobooks?
I love them. When I was working in the kitchen, it was real easy for me to go through books.
Because you're listening to your headphones.
Yeah, so I really liked it. I think I read one of my favorite books that I read is The Hunger Games. I've seen the movies, but I think I like the books more.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
Yeah, I mean, usually people say they like the books.
Yeah. I didn't like audiobooks at first. I want to flip the pages and turn, but like when I'm like driving, all I listen to is audiobooks and podcasts.
Yeah, me too.
That's all I listen to.
What are your guys' other podcasts? Because I'm like,
I
totally into podcasts.
obsessed with the Friend Zone.
I think we both
The
are.
Friend Zone? Okay.
Yeah, my favorite podcast thus far, besides my own, of course. The Friend Zone for sure. I love Angela Yee's Lip Service. They talk about sex. Obviously.
I listen to the Breakfast Club. And Angela Yee here and there.
Yeah, I like Friend Zone. Like Angela Yee. I like this podcast, So Shameless. I love a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I like the Friend Zone, of course. These are podcasts that I would probably listen to like often.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of like different podcasts downloaded, but the ones that I listen to are the Friend Zone, Super Soul Sunday Conversations.
I like that one.
Unicorns Are Real podcast. I just got on that.
Did they ever reach back? We want to.
I listen to Clarity on Fire. Clarity on Fire is a podcast. They actually have a website, and it's basically like what kind of career person you are. They have this quiz that I think you should do, Mariah. But anyways, they have a podcast as well.
About your personality quiz?
It's like a personality career quiz.
Oh, okay.
Not like what you should be doing directly, but like what kind of career person you are. Like, are you like not entrepreneur, but they use a different word, but stuff like that. Like, what are your values, basically? You know, the podcast, they discuss different things that are related to careers that I really liked. And sometimes I listen to Horrible Decisions, too.
I haven't heard it. I've heard about it, but I have not listened.
They talk about sex.
Yeah, it's like
Horrible Decisions about sex.
It's horrible. Like horrible.
Oh, horror.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Sometimes I gotta be careful with that. And I just started listening to a new one. Let me see.
Are they black?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be funny.
And then
it's girl. You be like, oh wow, ooh, ah. And there's one more, but I can't. Zayn has a.
Is it Purple Panties?
Mm-hmm.
Is it on
Zayn the
podcast
author?
though?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start listening to it.
It's like a story. So every week.
Literally like I think it's pretty good. I heard the first episode.
Yeah, I've been listening to it.
It's literally like a TV show, but podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have like the sound effects, all that stuff.
It's like a play, but you're
Low
just listening
key,
to
like an audio play, but like an audio TV show.
That's different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was about to try to explain it, but I ain't about to do it.
Literally like a movie. You listen to a movie, but not like seeing the movie, but you're listening to it.
But yeah, those are the podcasts that I listen to like really often, and I just started listening to The Minimalist too.
All right. Well,
I don't even think that's what the name of the podcast is. I think it's like The Black Minimalist or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Black Minimalist. But thank you guys for joining us this week.
Yes, that's what it is.
Black Minimalist. I knew it.
I think. Hold on. But go ahead, finish talking.
Oh, I was gonna say thanks for joining us this week, you guys. Thanks, Hermon, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for real.
That's all I have to say.
This was really fun.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you looking at your phone like that?
I was still looking up the podcast.
Oh, okay.
It is a Black Minimalist podcast.
I knew it.
Yes.
But yes.
But the only thing about them is sometimes their audio is like.
Oh, okay.
So.
Cause probably like when we first started, our audio was like.
I still listen to it.
Yeah,
that's how good it is. Like I don't even give a fuck. I turn my radio up when it get low, turn it down when it get loud. I be with it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I fuck with that podcast.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know. It's something that I'm into right now. Cause I feel like I feel like I got so much shit, and it's killing me.
We're talking about this offline. So yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
And
thank you guys.
I'll have you on another episode for something else.
Yeah,
first podcast,
we'll talk
not
about
the last.
something. We'll talk about something else.
We'll talk about the speed dating event after that happens.
Or something.
Oh yeah, recap.
So hit us up if you want to be a part of it.
Okay.
Eligible bachelors. That
means you is single.
Got a job.
I don't want nobody who in a situationship. I'm good. Don't come.
Because you are serious about dating someone and committing.
You ain't got no drama with your baby mama. None of that.
All right. Well, that's it. That's all.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye. We love you.
Bye-bye.